Well, happy new comic book day to you, dear reader, viewer, listener. I'm Chris, I'm the Longbox Punk, and on behalf of nerdinitiative.com, I'm here to bring you another new comic book day review. This time, it's of a book called The Creeping Below, coming from Boom Studios. This has Brian Azzarello as the writer and Vanessa Del Rey with the artist. Hillary Jenkins does the coloring on this book, and my goodness. Talk about a strong start to an October spooky season comic book kickoff. Quite a few variant covers that are just oh so delightful. You can already sense by the covers that there is some death metal, black metal, punk rock element to it. So I knew it was going to be right up my alley. There's also a very natural type feel to a lot of these covers, and that gets exposed and explained as we read this first issue. There's even this beautiful cover from Jay Lee, because Jay Lee makes awesome artwork. And so The Creeping Below is just a dark and mysterious tale. It starts off, let me show you this, in the pit. We're thrust directly into a black metal concert, and we're stuck into the circle pit, and we see the fans. We've got the lyrics over top of it. So immediately I was drawn in because that is my scene. I love being at shows, and I love concerts that take place and play into the music and the black metal scene and punk rock and all of those things. And so it follows this band and a photographer who has traveled out of her home country of the US of A overseas to take pictures, and she's actually a food photographer. So this really isn't all that much of her scene, but she gets drawn in by the band and the music and has an encounter with the lead singer, and that ends up with her meeting the band, and then they take her into these dark, secluded woods for a photo shoot for them, which fits the black metal theme. But it turns out that there is much more going on in these woods. And the coloring that is used and the color palette by Hillary Jenkins and the artwork with the heavy blacks and the dark inks just really help set and match the tone of just this creepy tale that has taken place. And so after the final panel, you as well as I am going to be crawling back for more towards the light. We need more of The Creeping Below from Brian Azzarello. Just super good, atmospheric, dark, almost folk horror, having taken place in the woods and in nature. And so it plays into that quite a bit. And the artwork is just, it's exceptional. It's so good. I had a blast reading this. I give it an 8 out of 10 as an intro issue, mainly because there's some stuff that's left out that I hope that gets explored and explained in the later issues as The Creeping Below continues from Boom Studios. Again, Brian Azzarello, Vanessa Del Rey, Hillary Jenkins, just excellent music fusing with horror and even like folklore horror, which is just, 'tis the season. Happy October. This new comic book day is off to a strong start. Make sure you stay tuned to nerdinitiative.com, Nerd Initiative here on YouTube, also on TikTok and your favorite social media platforms for more new comic book day reviews. That's going to be it for this one, punks. Now go do what's good for you and read some indie horror comics. I am out of here.